Good morning, everyone, from a very tired mummy. Actually, to be fair, we had a pretty good night last night. He fed every 3 hours, which is so good for us. He's only 3 weeks old, and we've gone from cluster feeding every hour to feeding every 3. Except he fed 2 hours ago, so are you hungry or are you just bored? You just want to hang? I think he's just bored. He just wants to get up and hang. This is what I sleep next to. I have everything here that I need. And oh, you may be wondering, where's your husband? Where is Kurt? Where is Kurt? Unfortunately, it feels like we're co-parenting right now, and it's really working for us. It's bittersweet. So Kurt is upstairs with Fox because we're transitioning him to his big boy room, which he's scared of. So Kurt is sleeping up there in the double bed with him, and I'm downstairs doing newborn life by myself. I don't know, this time around, because it's my second baby, I just feel like I'm coping with newborn life a lot better, and I really expected help from Kurt the first time. When we had Fox as a newborn, I was like, I'll feed him, but you change him and you do this. Whereas now I'm like, if I'm up feeding him, I may as well change him. So I just have everything here in this little caddy, so I don't have to get out of bed. I have change stuff, and anyway, sorry. I know this is not a day in the life vlog, so I'll stop. Anyway, good morning, guys. Today's video is called Mummy Makeover. Quick disclaimer, of course, this is a fun video, and I'm not saying that if you have a baby, you have to have a mummy makeover. The reason this came about is I was listening to a podcast about these mummy makeovers in America that are plastic surgery and really intense things. Anyway, so that was it's not really the inspo. I'm really digging myself a hole here, aren't I? Basically, today is a light-hearted video that, number one, I would want to watch as a viewer, just something simple and chill, but I really want to film as a person because as a newborn mum and a mum of a crazy toddler, sometimes I just want to spend some hours on myself. The boys are awake. The boys are awake. If you guys have been following my Instagram, you would have known that we have had a pretty tough experience since Malachi's birth. I have just been so focused on his health and getting him better, and even just my family. I think all mothers are just so focused on their children, and even just focusing on Kurt and everything. I just haven't prioritized myself at all, which is fine. But I'm today I just want to have a little bit of a me day while still taking care of Malachi. So my mum is going to have Fox for the day, and I'm just going to do everything mummy makeover style. We're going to do everything from getting my hair done, we're going to do skincare, we're going to do wellness and food, just everything that makes me feel kind of put together and a little bit of a makeover. But let's see if we can say good morning to Fox. Foxy! Look at that hair. Hello, gorgeous boy. How was your sleep?
Good.
I was telling everyone, why doesn't Daddy sleep here anymore? Where does Dad sleep?
Sleep upstairs.
You're very lucky. Are you gonna sleep upstairs by yourself soon?
No.
Why not?
No.
What are you doing today? Do you remember? Where are you going? Come up here.
My house?
Yes. Oh, Daddy has no pants on. Rudy Nudie Daddy.
You're the bummy.
You're the bummy.
Hey, hello my channel.
Oh, welcome to your channel. Yeah, what else do you want to say?
It's a cloudy day.
It's cloudy and
Rainy.
yes. Oh, that's it.
Bye, Sinky Head.
Is that comfy?
Malika, don't cry. I'm really comfy.
Really comfy. This is what we're working with. This is before the mummy makeover, okay, before. So my hairdresser is actually coming to my house to do it because she's amazing and she just understands newborn life. So my hairdresser Lily, you guys would have actually seen her in my wedding vlog. She did my hairstyle for my wedding, and she's done my blonde color and cut for the last 3 times maybe. I can't deal with the fuzziness of this hair. It's just so bad. But I honestly can't get ready because every time I put him down, he cries. You're just a bit clingy today. But let's get changed so at least I'm not in my pajamas when Lily rocks up. Did you watch Just Like That?
Yeah.
The second?
Yes.
Okay, well I really like Carrie's hair at the start where it's I feel like it's how you do it. So it's natural at the top, and then when she pulls it back in her slick buns, it's all those blonde streaks. I feel like it's obvious.
So I want to give it more pop.
Yeah.
Just in areas, not necessarily from
yeah. Okay, we're going shorter, a little bit blonder, but I'm really liking the natural. I was watching my old.
Still keep like a little bit of a root smash
Yeah.
through there.
We're 3 hours in. It's been amazing. Malachi's been sleeping the whole time. There is nothing more makeover-y than chopping your hair. There's something so therapeutic. It's already short, but yeah, Honestly, I'm not connected to it at all. You guys know I already wear my hair in a bun all the time. Last time my hair was here and we chopped it to there and you thought I was gonna regret it, but like no regrets. Let's do an actual mum bob. I have 2 kids now. I'm a real mum, you know, may as well have the haircut to match, but he's nearly due for a feed. So let's see if we can get this haircut in before I'm attached to him again. Okay, I'm just feeding Malachi. This is it wet and I still like, even though it's short, I can't imagine what it's gonna look like dry. I feel like such a mum in like a cool way. I wanna be like a cool, I'm not like a regular mum, I'm a cool mum. So we're gonna dry it and I'm gonna get a little tutorial of how to actually blow dry my hair because I swear I've been taught so many times and I still don't know how to blow dry my hair. Oh my gosh, I actually love it. This is like my favorite hair in so long. Did you ever see, you didn't know me then, but did you ever see me with like intense long extensions? No. Okay, well I've gone like a full 360. I like, back in the day I had like extensions down to my butt. It was the color platinum. And now, the ultimate mummy makeover. I actually love it. Let's zoom in a little bit. I love it. Now I just need to remember how to do that blowout because that's like the key. Oh my, and even the color, I actually love it. Yes. Step 1 in the mummy makeover is complete. Guys, I love it. We're off to a good start. And like most of the color is under here. So when I put my hair up, it's like blonde. What do you think? Do you like mummy's hair? It's me. Just a bit more put together. Step 2 on the mummy makeover is all about the insides. It's about wellness. You had your milky smoothie. Now I want to have my milky smoothie. Okay, one of the reasons I'm loving smoothies is because like I said, I am always hungry. Like I just honestly, from like 3 p.m. onwards especially, I just cannot get full. So I'm liking to like chuck all of my nutrient dense foods in a smoothie. Yeah, just when I breastfeed, I just snack all day. So when I have a smoothie, like a big nutrient dense smoothie, I feel like I mindlessly snack less because I'm like drinking / eating throughout the day. Like I will take a while to drink this. So we've got 1 banana, a bunch of ice, dash of my barista oat milk. We'll do the rest with water. Okay. If you hate greens powders or just like you hate that earthy taste, then this is probably one you will love. It's the Tropika Superfood Greens Plus D. It sounds gross when I say it, but it has like a pineapple minty flavor. I'm not really one who likes fruit flavors in things, but like it just like tastes so good with like a banana smoothie. It's really sweet and like not too grassy, but I'm gonna add a teaspoon. This is a really good cleansing green powder. It has wheatgrass, alfalfa grass, barley grass, lemon juice powder, chlorella, spirulina, all the good stuff, and it has some like benefits on the back there. But yeah, if you guys want to use my code, it changes every month, but at the moment it's here. I'm gonna do the lean vanilla protein. I believe this is a pea and brown rice protein blend. I'll usually add like a tablespoon. This is totally optional because we obviously added the greens powder, but I just like some real leaves in there as well. 1 teaspoon of hemp seeds. Is that all I want to do? Yes. The end. Oh, so good. Let's make it better and take all my vitamins. Okay. Honestly, I'm feeling not even more like myself, but just like I'm valuing myself more already. But like, I mean, hair does a lot for that. I'm gonna take a Mummy Armor Force, a vitamin C, and then an omega-3. The moment of truth. Let's try. See, you're tired. Don't fight it. Just embrace it. I'm not convinced. You can't even see me. You're kidding. I was so confident that was the one. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, this mummy makeover was supposed to be filmed in one day. Reality check for any mums watching this video thinking, oh my gosh, why don't I have time for a mummy makeover day? Joke's on me, neither do I, because it's 2 weeks later, a week later, Malachi is still awake. He's in that phase. Anyway, I know this is a mummy makeover vlog, it's gonna be, but I'm just saying, trying to normalize newborn life. He's in that mood or that phase or that stage where he only wants to be worn. Okay, I hear you. It's time to put on my baby vest again. I just want to do my skincare. That's the only, like, I can do everything wearing him except my skincare well. Like, this is gonna be an unforeseen vlog of how to do life wearing a baby 24/7. I'll see you in an hour. Okay, he's asleep. Do I regret wearing a hoodie before I strapped himself to me? Yes. Am I gonna get changed? No. This is how we live life right now. He just always wants to be on me, which is fine, but not ideal for our skincare routine. Okay, but why do I look like a box? It's time for skincare, but I'm low-key very excited for the fashion component of this vlog. This is not the mum that I envisioned I would be. Anyway, moving on, it's time for skincare. If there's one thing you know about me, you know I'm obsessed with skincare. Now, quick skin update, I'm actually very happy with my skin. I had pretty good skin throughout my pregnancy, which was weird for me because my first pregnancy, I was rash girl, but my skin's been really good. I feel like it's hydrated, but you guys know I grew up with hormonal acne, and so for me to have clear skin, it's like not only a flex, but like it makes my soul so happy. Now, everything I'm showing you in this video is pregnancy safe and breastfeeding safe. So I am exclusively breastfeeding at the moment, so yeah, I'm just cautious of like the products I'm using. Now, everything I'm showing you and using is from one of my favorite skincare companies of all time, SUNEE Skin Minerals. I've been using them for like 2 or 3 years now. I'm just gonna make my skin damp with this. Oh my gosh, if I drip it on his head, if I wake him up, I'm gonna cry. So we're gonna use the Probiotic Skin Cleanser from SUNEE Skin Minerals. It's probably my 8th bottle of the cleanser. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's my favorite cleanser of all time. I have quite sensitive skin, but it's like, it's combination, but I feel like it's getting more dry these days. So I feel like this is really nourishing and it's good for my perioral dermatitis. Also, with Mother's Day coming up, you're welcome, I thought I would put together some bundles of my favorite SUNEE products, because that's the question I get the most in terms of the SUNEE skin products, is like, what products do I like? What products do I recommend? Like if you were just gonna get a few. So I put together 3 bundles. The link is in my description box and you get free gifts with each of the bundles. Also, again, you're welcome. If you use my code SD20, you can get 20% off site-wide. So just with Mother's Day coming up, I thought that would be fun. So now that we've cleansed, we're gonna go in with the booster mask. Now, I know this looks super tiny, but I got this one with the mask pack. So if you don't know what mask you like, you can try this pack, which I feel like is really cute for a present. Look, in an ideal world, I would let that sit for a while, you know, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. I feel like you could even sleep with this one on, but we're on a time limit, okay? So we're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes. Hush, little baby, let mom have good skin, let me glow. I'm too tired to rhyme. It worked. Voice of an angel. It's been 5 minutes and I'm already glowing. Okay, now we are going to mist our face with the Skin Snack. It smells like watermelon and cucumber. Do we either want to go in with the hyaluronic serum or the probiotic skin milk, which this one is the brightening one. I think we need to be bright, so let's do the classic YouTube. Ooh, like who actually does it like that? I used to. For the vlog, let's do it aesthetically. I'll also mention, if you're not sure what kind of skin you have or even what products will benefit your skin, on SUNEE Skin Minerals on the website, they have a skin consultation pop-up chat. So you can always chat to one of the skincare specialists and they can help you out. Okay, and finally, we are going to go in with the 24 karat gold nourishing oil. Now, I find the best way to put this on is just rub it in my hands and then I press it into my skin. I actually copy this from my mum. She would always like press her skin at the end of her skincare routine. So I think I just like low-key copy her. And I go down my neck and on my hands. Now, we're not really gonna go outside today because it's raining and gross, but usually I would finish off with, this is the sunscreen. This is the Natural Face Sunscreen Skin Shield. Okay, here is the after, especially the oil. It gives you like that natural glow, like that little highlight. So again, a huge thank you to Esme for giving us that code and for sponsoring today's video. Everything is in the description box below. It's SD20 for 20% off site-wide. And then I've got those 3 bundles set up for you guys if you want to give it to your mum for Mother's Day or your friend, or just try it out for yourself. And with all of those, you get some little free gifts. So that is the end of our skincare. Moving on to fashion. That's really good. Show them your outfit of the day.
This is actually Prada. My scarf is Prada. I'm wearing, what's another expensive brand? Balenciaga. This is a Balenciaga. I actually have a Balenciaga cap. I just don't have it here today, darling. Today we're doing a fashion show. We're here on holidays at the beautiful Port Douglas.
Okay, hi. Welcome to the fashion portion of this video. As you can see, I didn't plan my time as well as I should have. So we're doing the fashion show here. This is a mummy makeover vlog.
Oh, this is not my style of fashion.
I know, high five, I get it.
High end.
I'm gonna give Kurt 4 options, and this is gonna be the mummy makeover fashion edition.
I hope you're changing after this.
This is outfit number 1. Do you want me to name them, or do you want to name them?
You're probably best at naming them, because I'm going to be quite ruthless, I feel like.
Okay. Outfit number 1 is called Nautical Naughty Mummy.
I definitely agree with the naughty part. It looks, if you were to take that shirt off, I think you would require a pole and some cash being thrown at you. So put those titties away, darling.
We've got Monday Swim, Zulu and Zephyr, Blanca.
Look, I'm going to go ahead and say I like the brand name Blanca. It sounds very high-end fashion.
Okay,
you know?
give it something out of 10.
Look, I'm not a fan of the pink pants. I think you could have just gone white pants. Too much color contrast, baby. I'm not into the pink pants. I think they look a little pajama-esque. Honest opinion, not just being fashion guru, being Kanye right now. I like the top, don't like the pink pants. I like the swimwear. It cups the breast. It makes your boobs look really good. I'm very aroused right now. I give out of 10 a 7 because the pants really let it down.
Okay, outfit number 2.
Are my sunglasses low enough, or do I need to perch them down a bit lower?
Okay.
The hat needs to go down lower so you can't see.
Can we focus on
Oh, yes. Continue on, darling, as you were.
Outfit number 2. I call this one Bahama Rama, but not pajama.
Well, I'm going to say very different, because that top, my dear, it would look fabulous in a different setting, I feel.
What do you mean?
I really love this all white look. Even though you wore that top in the last one, I'm going to look past it. I think the texture's not quite right with this texture of your pant. What's this texture called?
I don't know.
Bubbles.
Picnic bubble.
No, you know the bubble wrapping that you get? You may as well be wearing that around you right now. I'll give it an 8. I like this better than before because of the pink pants. They were disgusting.
Outfit number 3.
Oh, so funny, darling. Okay, because it's taking so long for Sarah, I'm going to talk about my glasses right now. How, darling, do people wear glasses so low on their nose? I feel like there is something restricting my nostrils from breathing. I feel like I've got a sinus infection. Oh,
No.
Oh dear.
Outfit number 3 is Now Brown Cow.
And you definitely look like a cow.
I know.
I like the top. I don't like the top with the baggy pants.
Too baggy.
I think a bit too much baggy bag. You need to
Okay,
talk through what they
it's
are first.
Dish and dish.
Ooh, double dish. I'll give it a 7. It's okay.
Okay, so yeah, I agree. I think this is even maybe a 6.
Okay, well you go baggy brown cow.
Last outfit. I didn't have a bra to match this outfit, so just don't mind my nipples and the makeup stain I got on it when I put it on. White Fox Boutique top, which is actually like this.
Oh yeah, you cannot have that.
But I just rolled it up. Skirt is, I think it's Zulu and Zephyr, could you confirm?
Yep.
Louis Vuitton Vogue eyewear, which is from White Fox. I call this one sophisticated but sassy.
Oh yes, I like
You know,
that. That's
with the
good.
black.
That's good. Look, I like this one. It's very appropriate for the attire of the location we are in right now. Like we're in a very exotic resort. You look very sophisticated. This at the moment is probably my favorite. I like it with the handbag, of course. Bringing a little bit of Louis into it's always going to make me happy, darling. You know what I mean?
It's because you bought it for me.
Yes, exactly. It was quite expensive too, so you better look after the bitch. This screams, I'm a successful mother. I like
That's
it.
what I'm going for.
Yeah, so I give this a 9 out of 10.
I also don't have undies on.
Oh, well.
Do I gain a point?
Maybe for me it goes up to 10.
Alright, well this is the finished makeover, even though it's a completely different day.
Make sure you like, subscribe to the videos for more because we upload every week. We, meaning she uploads every week and I just sometimes pop in because I'm a ginormous bullhead.
Okay, bye!